Being a student athlete is the perfect example of a balancing act. Incoming freshmen enter a completely different world once they attend college. The KU baseball team has high standards for the players to excel at both parts of being a student and an athlete. Justin Potasio is a freshman from Pearl City, Hawaii, and learned quickly how to be a successful student athlete.
Time management is pretty huge, like getting in time to study after a long day of practice, or weights and all that. So yeah, time management is huge and just focusing for sure.
Nate Arnold, a freshman catcher from Pittsburgh, Kansas, realized how tough it is to balance athletics and academics.
Coming here and having 6-7 hours of baseball a day, and having to mix that in with 4 hours a day of schooling is, it's really tough. And the first semester it took a lot of time to get used to.
Coach Price knows the trials and tribulations of coaching freshman athletes. He makes sure that the student athletes are getting the job done in the classroom.
We require 6 hours of study hall and tutors or study groups per week. We monitor attendance in class. We provide tutors for any student athlete that needs help in a particular class. So it's a process. It's a process about going from being a good high school player to being a good college player, and it's a huge, huge adjustment.
Freshman Connor McKay admits the responsibility to go to class can be tough at first.
The first semester was tough balancing class and, class and baseball. Everybody has that old cliche about go to class, and I learned my lesson the hard way. But, trust me, it's worth it to go to class. It's not worth it to miss it. But I'd say that would probably be the biggest change.
Coach Price understands that not everyone is perfect and that the freshmen will make mistakes. That thought process has made the players want to play for Coach Price. He lets the young players know that it will be a long road, but he supports them.
We understand the process. We try to help them understand them and educate them that you're going to fail before you succeed, but you got to have a good plan, and you got to stick to that plan, and you got to be tough, and you got to be competitive.
Freshman Connor McKay has been getting the most playing time of all the freshmen. He has made solid contributions this season and has regularly started in the outfield. The standout freshman has become a part of the KU family. A family of student athletes, the baseball team has been led by upperclassmen. The team has been welcoming to the incoming freshmen.
I think our upperclassmen have treated our young guys fabulously. I think that's one of the great things about KU. You are truly a family here. I think there's a special bond that you have being a student athlete at the University of Kansas.
The freshman players offered their own pieces of advice to incoming student athletes.
Be ready for a grind and go to class.
Stay on top of your grades, because the moment you start skipping class, the moment that you just focus on mainly the sport, not the academic side, you'll come back and before you know it, your grades will be dropping, and then you'll be in a bad situation.
The KU baseball team is young and will continue to learn throughout the season. For College News, this is Stephen Loomis.